G'day punters, welcome back to Bet It Out for another Group 1 weekend of thoroughbred action. Not too many left this season. I'm Louis Herman Watt and my man is Ryan Cook there in Australia. As always, Ryan, we're still in your neck of the woods. We got the Tattersall's Cup to kick us off.
Yes, hello again, Louis. Going to be another exciting weekend at Eagle Farm. I'm finding it hard to get away from the Don Diego de Vega in this race. He was really strong through the line. A couple of runs back at Rose Hill in the Lord Mayor's Cup. Didn't have the best of luck second up, but he's one that I think is going to really appreciate a dry track on Saturday. And most importantly, Jason Collett has won in the saddle previously, so I think that's a big tick in the right box for him.
I see it on Banker's Choice here. I like his preparation, the way he's going up through the distances. I like the fact that he's coming through the Q22. He was obviously beating handily that day, but that'll be good form, and this will be a bit of pace for him. I think he'll probably be the leader. The Hayes boys are flying at all their stables, and Geordie Childs on a leader is always worth a bet. So Banker's Choice for me. What about the Group 1 Tiara itself?
Yeah, finding it really hard to get away from Floozy here, who looks to be a very progressive mare. She's just risen through the grades in such impressive style. Strong through the line last start in the Dane Ripper, and then look, I just think she's always had Group 1 quality about her, and Tony Gollan has said as much himself in the past. Dry track, big tick, does need a little bit of luck from the wide gate, but I'm pretty keen on her chances.
You know I wanted to be with Firestorm here, but I just couldn't do it with the gate. I think she's a Group 1 winner to be, especially in this sort of company, but man, there's a brutal barrier. So I settled on Grinziger Bell at the end of that, in the Oolong Silks, and we know what that adds, a length or two to any sort of filly or mare. So I think the fact that she'll probably jump, be the leader. I didn't know if there was a hell of a lot of speed in this race, and she works best fresh. So she's had this freshen up. She now comes up to Queensland, and I think this is a very clear target race for her. So Grinziger Bell, each way at some odds was for me. What about some jumping action across the ditch? The Wellington Steeplechase are up.
Yeah, I think Jesco is going to be very tough to beat in this race. So I'm going to have a same race multi with him to win, and then Call Me Jack to win a place, who was a bit of a tired horse last start, had the tongue out over the final 100 metres, but we know he's going to see out this trip, so I'm pretty keen to include him here.
Yeah, you're a sharp judge. Jesco will be hard to beat, but do you want to dive in at that sort of price in a steeple? I actually settled with Call Me Jack as well. I think he'll be rock hard fit. Dummy Myers gets his horses very fit for these target jumps features, and I think he'll see it out no problem. And I thought the way he hit the line up at Tarapa there last start was fantastic for this. So I'll have him at some odds as well. What's the best bet, Ryan?
Going to go to Rose Hill, race 6. I really like Sir Artie.
I was at Eagle Farm, race 4, Autumn Boy, huge on debut. Now over at 7 furlongs, he'll be even harder to beat. Punters, have a wonderful weekend.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website